to talk to you about the effect of stress on college students. The American Institute of Stress states that stress can have wide-ranging effects on emotion, mood, and behavior. Stress affects students' mental and physical health and can greatly inhibit all factors of their daily life. As you can see in this visual, the stress affects your brain, your skin, your gut, your reproductive system, your immune system, your joints and muscles, your cardiovascular system, and your brain. My research into stress and my experiences as a college student make me a credible source to speak on this subject. Sleep is very crucial. One-third of teens lie awake at night due to stress, according to the American Psychological Association. Stress is also the number one hindrance to academic performance. 55% of New York University students' biggest stressor is stress, and 53% of those students felt that they were so stressed that they couldn't sleep at night. All of these shows how stress can affect a college student. First, I'm going to talk to you about the effect of stress on sleep. Teens say they sleep 7.4 hours on a school night and 8.1 hours on the weekend. Teens are obviously getting more sleep during the weekend than they are during weeknights when they have to go to school because they are so stressed out by academics. As you can see in this visual, teens with low stress are more likely than teens with high stress to say they get enough sleep. 90% of teens with low stress say they get enough sleep, and 48% of teens with high stress say they get enough sleep. According to the American Psychological Association, millennials don't get full nights of sleep due to many things to do and not getting enough done during the day. 29% of millennials attribute poor sleep to stress, which causes irritability and more stress because they aren't getting enough sleep at night. Stress can also cause obesity, high blood pressure, and safety impairments while driving. Sleep is a necessity to human function, and getting the recommended 8 hours of sleep is very vital for college students to be able to function properly. Now I'm going to talk about the hindrance of academic performance due to stress. Yvette Stupart states in an article published on allocation.com, high stress levels make it harder for students to do well academically. It is very hard for students to figure out how to manage stress, which causes them to fall behind in classes. There are many factors that contribute to stress. It can be projects, finding a job or internship, graduating on time, keeping up a good GPA, and taking exams. A lot of students experience stress while taking tests as well. It is important for students to figure out how to manage their time wisely to complete all that is asked of them in college. Many students made it apparent that they would find it beneficial to be informed on how to manage stress in college. As you can see in this visual, there are many ways to manage stress in your life. You can meditate, you can exercise, you can spend time outside, you can get the recommended 8 hours of sleep, you can make lists, you can eat well, and you can join clubs and just connect to people socially. Now I'm going to talk to you about social life and the effect and stress. According to a study done by the Associated Press, the more stressed out a student is, the less likely they are to hang out with friends. As you can see in this visual, 80% of students affected by mental illness experience daily stress. 34% of those students felt depressed in the last few months, and 13% of those were diagnosed with a mental health condition. All of these numbers can be greatly reduced if students just figure out a way to spend time with their friends and connect to people intimately and socially. When people are stressed out, they tend to isolate themselves from human interaction. I know when I'm stressed out and I feel like I have a lot to do, I shut myself in my room and I don't hang out with my roommates or I don't spend time with my friends because I'm so stressed out and I feel like I have so much work to get done that I don't have time to spend time with them. People give little attention to their relationships. These relationships are very vital to reducing stress. Harry Mills defines the term social support as a basic human need in order to reduce stress. The more support we have, the less stress we will have. It is very important to stay connected to your parents, your teachers, your roommates, your peers, your significant others, and anyone who is in your life in order to experience less stress. So in conclusion, 8 in 10 college students frequently experience stress. The more stressed out someone is, the less likely they are to sleep. It is very apparent that students are getting less sleep when they are more stressed out, which is not good for their daily functions. Academics is also the number one stressor in college students. It is very important for college students to have a strong and healthy support system so that they don't feel less stressed out and they have people to go to talk to when they're stressed out and have a lot on their mind. All of these factors contribute to stress in college students. Through my extensive research, I found this system, which is actually offered here at Ohio University. It is called WellTrack. It is an interactive self-help therapy system, and all you have to do is follow these steps by going online and signing in with your Ohio email address, and it is completely free and confidential, and it offers any help to any students who are experiencing stress or just need someone to talk to.